contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
welcome, geeks and gamers, to Geeks and Gamers Entertainment, where we make geeks and gamers great again. It's very needed in movie talk. So join me, join this madness, and don't settle. Don't compromise for below average geeks and gamers or below average movie talk. I'm alone tonight. I can roll alone. I had some fun last night with Macho Madness. We had a great time. Go check it out. And my girl Grace came out with a new video. So why am I doing this video reaction? Well, as you might know, it's harder for me to do collabs lately on Movie Talk because I bring the heat that hard. I make it that hot. So this is a way for me to collab. I'm the movie Madman movie reactor. I react to hot movie pundit hot takes too. So we're going to watch Grace. We're going to talk about DC movies. And there's some interesting news in here in this video. That's why I wanted to do it. Flash has been moved up. I think Flash is the most important movie in the DC. It's going to link the old to the new. The Flashpoint storyline. And it's the best chance. I do believe we will get the Snyder Cut. Release the Snyder Cut. But it's also the best chance we have is if Flash goes forward. And then if he goes backward and does all other things through the multiverse or whatever, that's the best chance we get. So let's watch and react together and bring on Grace. All right. Let's see what she's got to say. And well, I have a Snyder Cut video coming out tomorrow about sources. Let me make this bigger here. Hold on a second. She makes that face right away every video. She cuts it. All right. Let me make sure the volume is up.
We spend a heck of a lot of time
God. Okay,
poring
Grace.
over the upcoming
That was too loud. That was too
release schedule. It's robust. It's interconnected. Quite frankly, it's
get this ad out of here.
Reward such behavior. That's why.
I like. Why is she bringing up Ryan Johnson? Get him out of here. I don't want to talk about Ryan Johnson anymore. Now, why is she? The Marvel movie universe, the Marvel timeline. I'm not against Marvel. I love Marvel too, but I really root for DC. I love Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash. I'm so rooting for it. I love Zack Snyder's vision. I'm constantly saying, don't fight the Snyderverse because that's where you're having issues right now. So let's see what the updates. Let's get a reaction of Grace and what the updates of these movies is doing. And comment below what you're looking forward to the most. And do you think The Flash is the best chance to get it together and the Snyder Cut? I actually think it's basically going to be Justice League 2 without the name only. I think you're going to see a lot of the same characters. It would be in my biggest wish list for Flash is to get Ben Affleck.
Such a stupid business plan.
I should have. What I was saying was with the Flash, I hope that they get Ben Affleck to do his final appearance because he does have one more in his contract. I think even Cavill has one more in his contract. Years ago was going to be when they first came off Batman v Superman, Justice League. He was going to appear in the Flash movie. So I hope they could still make that happen. I have my doubts. And also, hey, the Ezra thing, maybe I was wrong. It has died down. Maybe they could just go right into it if they don't address it. I thought the best thing would be to address it, but maybe silence is golden. Just let it go. I have no idea.
I can understand where Ryan Johnson was coming from as an artiste. And I thought, The Last Jedi had some really cool moments. I loved that when the screen went silent. It's one of the best movie-going moments I ever had, especially because some woman in the audience yelled out "F you," which is apparently a Laura Dern catchphrase, but it was fantastic. But, you know, it's not how you make a successful franchise. So anyway, speaking of, you know, well, you know, it is successful. You know, the DC movies are successful against all odds because, you know, they have glimmers of brilliance where we see what it could be. And today, as Warner Brothers shifts some key DC release dates, just for a change of pace, we're going to take a look at the newly revised DCEU.
Okay, it's all. I don't think they've ever kept this release schedule. They're the worst that keep it really. No, you know what? They're not the worst. Who? Comment below who is the worst at keeping their release schedule. I think Star Wars. They are all. I think even DC is better than Star Wars.
I'm going to share my most recent thoughts, you know, because this is a constantly changing situation with DC. But I'm going to share my most recent thoughts on how these films are going to do, their viability, if I think they're even going to happen, some of the rumors about them, and I'm excited to hear your own thoughts down below. All right, so first up, of course, maybe is Wonder Woman 1984, now set for August 14th.
I can't wait. I wish I was there already.
Release dates for DC films. Some of you tweeted me back and said, well, maybe you think Wonder Woman will move. Do you think it can keep this release date? You know, now right now, the idea is that movie theaters will open maybe June, July. So, you know, it's not. Like
I have a video coming up about
technically see Wonder Woman on
movie,
August 14th.
What people don't want to talk about movie theaters
for
come
now
back.
It will stay, and you'll know because Tenet and Mulan.
When movie theaters come back, well, we really need to talk about the hard topics. That's coming up.
Are the new canaries in the coal mine? They hit theaters in July, supposedly. I mean, worst comes to worst, the movie moves again. It's moved so many times at this point. But I think that it will come out this year, by the end of the year. And, you know, I was an advocate for it going to streaming. Warner Brothers was considering that.
I think they would.
Privately, they don't want you to know that publicly. Right. That's why they denied it.
Is she crazy? Is Grace crazy? Is she pulling it out of her ass, too, just like the other YouTubers there? Or, we got to have a sources video. If you want that sources video, let me know in the comments. We got to talk about sources because this is where movie pundits battle each other and say, "Oh, you're full of shit." I think everyone's full of shit. But if there is anyone that actually could have sources, why wouldn't Grace have sources? Everyone likes to say she's full of it. Why wouldn't she have sources? Okay, I know someone that wouldn't have sources. The Leaky Peacock. Who is going to tell him anything? Who would tell me anything? I'm not saying I have sources. My source is myself and my madness. I come up with my own. I'm my own source. So I think everyone's full of shit, especially after recent events.
I felt it would be great for HBO Max, especially if they can't get the Snyder Cut anytime soon.
Oh, the Snyder Cut. Oh. I got to do a video on that. I don't want to spoil it because I'm working on it. It'll be a good Snyder Cut video.
Just looking more and more like the case. He's really holding out for those edits, which I can totally understand. But I think with Black Widow going to theaters, I think there's still a small chance Mulan could become a video on demand purchase movie if it has to get pushed again. But I think that with Black Widow going to theaters in November, and I think we will make that date, they're not going to want to downgrade her DC equivalent, which is Wonder Woman, right? So you can't have Wonder Woman going to streaming while Black Widow and Captain Marvel stay in theaters. It's just not going to work out. So I think you'll get Wonder Woman 1984 sometime this year. But then you're going to have to wait a whole freaking year for another DC movie. That's crazy. Of course, the Suicide Squad is set for August 6, 2021. Now, a number of you have also been asking me, why doesn't Suicide Squad take the Batman's date? It just moved off of its June date.
Maybe the HBO Max is going to have some great DC shows. I didn't check into those updates on the DC movie shows with J.J. Abrams. I gotta look into that. I'm a little bit late on that one, on that news story. The Batman original date, June 25th, 2021. Oh, I'm so looking forward to Batman. Have to wait a little bit longer, but it could actually make it better because I read a report somewhere that Matt Reeves is taking the time with with the pandemic. Woo, I almost said it. To rework action sequences to make them even better. So it could act there's no silver lining to chaos like this. But if you could ask for one, it's for a better product. And getting all that time to think about what you're going to do when you get back to work, it could make it better. It could. I mean, as if it couldn't get good enough. I'm telling you right now, Robert Pattinson, I believe, will be my favorite Batman. Well, I like Ben Affleck the best right now, so that's gonna be hard. But Ben Affleck in Batman v Superman, not in Justice League. I enjoy Justice League for what it is. I would prefer the Snyder cut. I don't hate Justice League. It could have been so much better. But I have high hopes for Pattinson.
So, and since James Gunn is editing the Suicide Squad as we speak, because he was fortunate enough to have finished filming before
Thank
the
goodness.
pandemic lockdown, why not move it up? Well, I think if they were going to move it up, they would have announced that today when they cleared the June date to make sure nobody else took it. Make no mistake, someone else will take it. Remember when Wonder Woman moved? It took just a few days for Terminator and Charlie's Angels. Well, I think they didn't open at the same. Did they? Both of them moved in around. I don't remember off the top of my head, actually. I didn't put it in my notes. But yeah, those movies quickly jockeyed to fill that hole. So someone's going to take that June 25th date. It's a great date. So by now putting the Suicide Squad there, they're going to lose it if they don't make that decision soon. And why wouldn't they have made it today? So why not move up the Suicide Squad? Well, maybe if it tests really well, I could maybe see them moving it up. But my feeling is that they really want to open the first weekend of August because that's when James Gunn made history with Guardians of the Galaxy. They're really riding, it didn't work.
Hey, answer below. Are you more excited for James Gunn's Suicide Squad or Guardians of the Galaxy 3? Because I know a lot of Marvel fans are out there that really love Guardians. I'm more excited for Suicide Squad. That's why when the shit went down with James, I was like, move on. Everyone move on. It's best for the property. It's best for him. I did not like his comments. There was just too many comments. I don't want him canceled though. I think he's talented. I think he has changed. I thought it was best for everyone because I didn't like Guardians 2. I was really let down with. Mainly, I think Guardians 2 suffered because they're saving the big bad Thanos for Infinity War and Endgame. So it was kind of like in limbo to create a really compelling storyline. You couldn't really do a real dynamic one. But tell me in the comments, because I want to reply to comments again. Tell me, are you looking forward more to Guardians 3 or The Suicide Squad? I want to see The Suicide Squad. I know Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn is a slam dunk. I enjoyed Birds of Prey. It's not my favorite. And I want her to hit it out of the park again. I think I think James Gunn's humor with Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn is a slam dunk. I hope the rest of the cast comes together too.
Work out with Joss Whedon in the Justice League. They're going to try again with James Gunn and the Suicide Squad. But I think this is shaping up much better because it was James Gunn's from the start. I don't know what happened to Joss Whedon. He just fell off a cliff in terms of ability.
Not according to Campia. Not according to Campia.
They want that correlation. They want to be like,
Joss Whedon fell off a cliff. Not according to Campia. Campia is touting him as a return to the superhero movies. I don't see that coming. I don't know what he's doing. I got to research that too. I'm not against Joss Whedon either, but I don't know where Campia came out with that.
He debuted Guardians of the Galaxy at the beginning of August. Now he's going to debut the Suicide Squad at the beginning of August. It's just like Suicide Squad. The first one was supposed to be Warner Brothers Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, by the way, smash the hell out of like button, please, when you're watching this video. Support the show because unfortunately, I have to do more of these because I'm so hot in movie talk fandom that it's hard to collab with me. I bring the heat wherever I go. And this is a way I could do more videos. I can react to more, make it great again. And I like listening to Grace. I think she's got some interesting viewpoints. I think she's got a lot to say. I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
It also opened the first weekend of August. So they have a double legacy. They have James Gunn's legacy and the Suicide Squad legacy. So they really want that date, I think. That's why I think they have it moved in. And then the Batman now comes October 1st, 2021. And as I tweeted earlier today, that is the perfect date for it. It's perfect. It's the same date the Joker had, the first weekend of October. Batman.
I want to watch the Joker again. I have my digital copy redeemed in my Steelbook. I didn't watch it since I bought it. I got to watch it again. Oh, I wish I was here right now, October 1st, 2021. I wish I was already there.
And all of his rogues go perfectly with Halloween and the fall movie-going season. This, in fact, is we are seeing. The rumor was it was based on the Long Halloween, and I think we're seeing evidence that that's true. And that, of course, also features a lot of Batman's rogues gallery, which is like going trick or treating.
I love the cast they have.
Great match.
Colin Farrell.
The only problem is that it's just a month
what's her
before
name?
Doctor Strange
Kravitz,
2,
Lenny Kravitz's daughter,
hits theaters. That movie is going to be a behemoth. It's going to be amazing. And with Sam Raimi now signed, his deal is done. I strongly believe there will be a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man cameo.
Oh yes,
it would be stupid not to have that. And Kevin Feige ain't stupid. Throw a bone to Amy Pascal and Sony. It's fantastic. And I mean, if you're dealing with the multiverse, even if he just swings by for a second, it'll make the movie. It'll be historic, and it'll just be another feather in Marvel's cap that they do what the fans want. They don't subvert expectations. They deliver on expectations and then some.
Deliver on expectations. Yes.
So anyway. I mean, that's only a month to make your money. And the whole time the Batman's playing, they're going to be having trailers, and we're all going to be discussing all the cool reveals and theories. Because, when you have a multiverse situation, there's a lot of, that's really a lot of room for speculation. I do believe Tony Stark could come back even then, just for a quick second. Because, again, multiverse, Captain America, it's a very big deal. So it's really close, although Warner Brothers is doing the best they can to undercut Doctor Strange 2 by also moving their Elvis Presley movie, which stars Tom Hanks, directed by Baz Luhrmann.
Oh, I didn't know about that. Wait a second.
I think it's going to die. I think everyone on the face of the earth.
What? Elvis Presley? Who is that? Okay. Wait a second.
Doctor Strange 2 by also moving their Elvis Presley movie, which stars Tom Hanks, directed by Baz Luhrmann, to the same date. I think it's going to die. I think everyone on the face of the earth is going to see Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness. Everyone. I think it'll be an Avengers Endgame level event. I think it's going to shape up to be that big a deal, especially with Sam Raimi now in the director's chair. So I wouldn't put any movie against it. I think even the Batman, I'm like, it's awfully close. But the good thing also about having the Batman in that date is that it makes it more Oscar friendly. The Joker did very well at the Oscars. I don't think the Batman is going to get any acting nominations, to be honest with you. I mean, Robert Pattinson.
Wait and see. Grace,
as an actor.
Grace, don't count Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson out. Those together, I think we're going to finally get. Now, there's been great Batman movies, but has there ever been a Batman that deserves, I'll look at, Oscar-worthy performance? Do you think, I know some of you Christian Bale and Nolan fans, which I am. I love Christian Bale. I love Nolan. I don't like the end of the Dark Knight trilogy. I cannot stand The Dark Knight Rises myself. I love The Dark Knight and Batman Begins. But have we ever got that performance from Batman and Bruce? I think you can get it for Robert Pattinson. Do not count this guy out. I really believe it.
I don't see it. But I do see it maybe pulling a Mad Max Fury Road.
What? Mad Max?
In a lot of the secondary categories.
Come here, Callie.
And Mad Max Fury Road not only got those nominations, but won a lot of those. So I could see that happening for the Batman. I mean, it's a little frustrating that it's going to be so close to the Joker in terms of tone and release date, but they're not related. The movies aren't at all connected, but we'll take what we can get. So anyway, I think that's a great date, though. I just get a little nervous about how close it is to Doctor Strange 2.
It'll be
Then in
fine.
December, Black
Yes.
Adam is supposed to come out, December 22nd, 2021, which is going to be the Fast and Furious DC style. I need to see how the casting comes together for this. I did a whole video about the lineup, what I've heard is the lineup from my sources, the link down below in the video description. But I think the key casting here is going to be Dr. Fate, which is going to be a really cool character if they do it right, and then also Hawkman and Hawkgirl. And not only the casting on those two characters, but if they have the budget to make them actually fly. We're tired of seeing Hawkman and Hawkgirl walk around with just giant
Who
wings
should
on their
be
backs, but not using them.
Who should be Dr. Fate? I don't know. I just want James McAvoy and everything. I've been watching his Dark Materials with my wife, and I love him in the X-Men movies. I like him in Split and Glass. I think he could do a cool Dr. Fate. Maybe also Michael Fassbender too from those. Who would be a good Dr. Fate? Let me know in the comments. That's going to be exciting. Yeah, I can't wait to see who else they bring into Shazam, or Black Adam, and yeah, Hawkgirl and Hawkman. That'd be really cool too.
It's ridiculous. There's no excuse for it these days. Although apparently flying characters are tough to do because they never could get Angel off the ground in the X-Men movies really either. He just flew like once or twice, and you were like, "That's it," and then he just would leave. All right, so stupid. He'd walk off screen too, no less. All right, this is a desert adventure for Christmas. It's really Jumanji meets Aquaman, and from a business perspective, that does make sense. I love The Rock when he's not overexposed. So will he
He's
be
always
overexposed in
overexposed.
December 2021? Well, the Jungle Cruise movie now has moved to July 30th, 2021.
I could care less
but,
about that. I'm sorry.
I don't know how well that's going to do. It looks great to me, but it hasn't seemed to...
I just don't feel it. Yeah, like I don't feel that movie at all. Not like Jumanji. Tell me what you think. Are you guys excited for Jungle Cruise? And yeah, when you comment below, we are going to have Movie Madness or Macho Madness sometime this week. We'll have to see. I'm going to go live again. Don't worry. Stick with me, guys.
To capture the public's imagination. But that's still a whole season behind this. The question, though, is when will Red Notice come out? They were just starting to film that before they had to shut down again because of coronavirus. That's his Netflix movie with Gal Gadot. Although that'll be great because they're now in the same DC universe too. But of course, Ryan Reynolds is there as well. So that's a big movie. We'll see if it's good. I hope it's not another 600 Underground, which was horrible. But I would not want that to come out too close to Black Adam. All right, then let's move to 2022. The Flash has been moved up to June 3rd of that year, and many speculating, I think correctly, that's to get it away from Captain Marvel 2, which was recently announced to be a July 8th release. Some of you said, is this a vote of confidence in Ezra Miller? They moved it up. No, I mean, they haven't even started casting anybody in this. It's very far.
I think it's far enough away. They're not commenting on it at all. I may have been wrong about Ezra. I thought he was done. He might survive this. I do not think, even if he doesn't survive, even if he is not in the role as Flash, I think they're going to go ahead with this movie because I think it's the most important to all the DC movies. I think they need this film to fix what they've messed up, which they didn't finish on, and to start anew. And especially with the time, even if Justice League and Batman v Superman were well received, so much time has gone by. The actors involved, everything. It's just like the Marvel movie universe is tight. They release the films on time or relatively close to the time on plan. DC movie universe has been delays, false starts, drama because they don't stick to a vision, reworking stuff. This is the most important movie. I think it's basically Justice League 2. They just won't want to call it that. I think you're going to see most of the Justice League in here. And then it's going to be, the Flashpoint's going to happen. Maybe he'll take it back to near Wonder Woman 1984. And I have to research again when the Matt Reeves Batman, what time period that takes place. Maybe we'll go back in time. I don't know. I mean for the future. But then you couldn't have Aquaman. I don't know. They have to figure it out. But this is, tell me if you think it's the most important. I think that's why they can't let it go. It's going to happen with or without Ezra. I think they're going to try to keep him, though. I'm surprised to say that. I'll admit I was wrong. They haven't said anything, and they move this up. And I have another theory video about how this helps the Snyder Cut, but I'll do that tomorrow.
Far away, they could recast Ezra Miller up until the day they start filming.
That's true.
So I don't think it's a vote of confidence.
Also, by the time that this movie comes out, won't the Flash CW series be over? It's an unprecedented move, but if they wanted to, they could basically have him as a cameo and then bring in the CW Flash. Now, I wouldn't say to do that if they had two series simultaneously going, but if you end the TV series and then he moves to the big screen because Flashpoint, that could work. I may also do a video on that. That could work. What do you think? Would you accept a CW star in the movie universe? And would it be easier to accept if the TV series was then over? It'd be impossible to do while it's still filming.
Ezra Miller at all. I think it's more of a vote of confidence in the character and the potential story they want to do.
It's
here.
not okay. I agree.
If they keep Ezra Miller, which they could do, I think it'll bomb Birds of Prey style. I think he's that bad in the.
Oh, really?
It's a really bad idea. So they can keep doing it if they want, but I don't think it's going to work out.
Okay.
Audiences.
Hot take.
I also think audiences have lost a lot of confidence in Andy Muschietti after he delivered such a horrible second chapter for It.
I don't think it was
speaking
horrible.
Of It, Chapter 2, there's rumors, of course, that Jessica Chastain could be the reverse Flash, which I think is a credible rumor because Andy Muschietti loves her. She was in his.
Don't tell the Menace that. Oh boy, reverse Flash. Oh no, she's gonna go on about Jessica Chastain. She is gonna go on about Jessica Chastain. No one likes her. No one likes Jessica Chastain. You wait for it.
First big movie, Mama. He engineered the whole It Chapter 1 casting so he could put her in Chapter 2.
Wait for it.
It didn't work out. I mean, here, I think she did a very good job. Not a very good job. She did as good a job as she could.
Good as she could do. Oh, boy.
But audiences just don't like her.
Oh.
Boy, if they think they're going to get away with gender-bending reverse Flash, they're nuts. I would not do that.
Especially with Jessica Chastain. Oh, my God, Grace. Grace does not like Jessica Chastain.
It's not going to work. Especially with Jessica.
I think she declined an interview. She must have declined an interview.
Chastain. Because again, she's just not liked by most audiences. It just, sometimes, Ryan Gosling isn't liked either. Sometimes audiences and some actors just don't click. And that's just the way it is. I also told you that I've heard rumors that Warner Brothers is mulling doing a Flashpoint movie here. So Flash wouldn't even be that important. It would really be Wonder Woman versus Aquaman. But they have to get Gal Gadot and Jason Momoa to agree to that. And they're reluctant. And I wouldn't mind. I would think that they're right to be reluctant, considering I would want to. They're like, hey, remember It Chapter 2? How'd you like to do the DC version? I'd be like, no, thank you. Especially because, Gal Gadot and Jason Momoa's entire careers are built on the success of their DC movies. They're like the only two who this has really worked. Oh, them and Joaquin Phoenix, obviously.
Yeah.
This is like really actually worked out.
Thank you, Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder cast them both. Never forget it. Never forget.
Also, though, this is just 1 month after Black Panther 2, which, of course, I told you was going to have Namor as the villain. So I don't see how you could do any Aquaman story.
I got to watch that video.
So I don't know. Maybe Warner Brothers is like, is it Namor? I guess they're just waiting to see it until Marvel makes it an official announcement, and then they're going to be totally screwed with their release schedule. All right, so next up, Shazam 2 has moved to November 4th. 2022. Will this be another Christmas movie that actually comes out at the correct time of year? Although speaking of It Chapter 2, how big are these kids going to be by 2022? I mean, that just seems like a disaster.
Yeah,
maybe
that's going to be rough. No, recast. No, that will be rough though. Billy Batts is going to look a lot older.
Big of a time jump, but then they could just be the adult versions of themselves at that point. I've heard that they want to do the Magic Lands from the recent.
Well, even if this the Bud Light wasn't happening, DC waits too long to make their sequels. Damn it, man! They wait too long to make their sequels. They should have been on this already. Shazam was a low budget movie. They should have been on this. That should have been a no-brainer. They need to show confidence.
The comic that Jeff Johns introduced, that's a pretty good hook for the holidays, you know, to go to those lands during the holiday season. I think that's actually pretty strong. But it's extremely ambitious budget-wise for a film that had small box office. I mean, the trades recently reported that Shazam the first one did very well on streaming. But still, to do these lands right, I think would be prohibitively expensive. And also, you know, there's some question as to whether or not Black Adam could finally show up here because he's supposed to be the big bad with Shazam. But is he going to want to be like in this kid's? He would, but I mean, he seems to be doing something very different with his own Black Adam movie. So how would he reconcile the tone, the change in tone? So we'll see. I don't have a lot of faith. We'll see how this comes together. All right, then Aquaman 2 is supposedly set for December 16th.
Bye, Amber Heard. Have you heard about Amber? Yeah, I think she's done. I think that you have to get rid of her. Hey, she looks good in character there. So I'm not gonna lie. But she didn't like. I'm not saying a woman's easy to replace, but she is easily replaced. She didn't stick out like Jason. You cannot ever replace Jason. Amber, yeah.
2022. Now I'm very excited for James Wan and company to return.
Yeah.
We'll see if Amber Heard returns or not.
I rewatched. I rewatched Aquaman. Man, James Wan should do a Star Wars movie. He handles all that. He handles big action sequences, really different, cool creature creations, like a boss, like George. James Wan's like George. Man, give him Star Wars. Give him a Star Wars movie.
I told you what I would do with that character, considering the Amber Heard Johnny Depp situation. But is it still going to come out in 2022 again if Namor is going to be the big bad in Black Panther 2? And also, you can't do double Aquaman if they do Flashpoint. I'm not sure about this movie on this release date. I'm just not quite sure.
Aquaman 2 should be a slam dunk.
It's just also still very loose. Now, still, with the DCEU, nothing is really being built. But maybe kind of it is. I mean, I think you can
if you
between Black
Adam, whoa,
and this Flashpoint.
Whoa, Grace. Black Adam and Flash. That is where you see the future. Those two movies together. That's going to be amazing. Yep, that's it. That is where it's going to happen. And then Black Adam and then Shazam. Ooh, that would be. Oh, Black Adam first and then Shazam. Within 12 months. That's a good year. That is a good year. Oh, and the Batman. Wow. Wait. 5. No. 3 movies 2021. 3 movies 2022. That's a lot to look forward to. I think the Flash is the most important. That's why they pushed it up. They're showing confidence in it. It's going to happen with or without Ezra.
Man situation, there is a connection there, but it's very loose, very tenuous, and of course not yet official. So far, though, I have to say I think Wonder Woman 1984 and the 2021 lineup seem very strong to me, or strong-ish. You know, I'm not quite sure about Black Adam. Again, I have to see how the casting comes together.
Oh, come on.
If it just feels like another Fast and Furious movie, I think that's going to hurt it. It needs to feel very much like its own thing. But 2022, as I said, it's too early to tell. But what do you think? Share your thoughts down below. Subscribe today.
I'm sharing it in a video, Grace.
You can check out some more videos right now.
I'm sharing it right now, Grace. Let's work together soon. Maybe I'll become a member. Maybe that's the way. All right. Tell me what you think of this DC movie slate. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to it. The only thing that can make me more excited, I want to see the Snyder Cut no matter what. I mean, I don't care if he just releases what he has. I want to see this, and I think it's going to happen. But more on that in another video. See you later.